Okay, now welcome to part 2. I had to cut it off a few minutes ago so I can have enough upload space. Now, this is part 2 now. This is part 2. I do not care how much education or work experience or I guess so-called life experience that a person has. If you have never helped anybody, and when I say help someone, I mean by the use of your words. Regardless of whether you have money or not, regardless of whether you have things or not, food, water, shelter, it does not matter. Because let me tell you something. It does not matter whether you are a poor man, a homeless man, a man with a big house, a man with a big condo, a big mansion. It does not matter. It does not matter if you drive the best car, the most broke down car. It does not matter. Because guess what you always have? You always have your mouth in your ears. Now, okay, and I'm not trying to go into those deep Pacific because I already know some people want to be saying, well, what if the person can't speak or if they can't hear? I'm not talking about them just yet. I will get to them. I will get to them in a moment, but right now I'm talking about the people who can hear, who can see, who can speak. Those are the ones I'm talking to right now. Those are the ones I'm talking to right now. Those are the ones who I'm talking to right now. Because a lot of people, when they say that you need to work on you, well, think about it this way. Whenever I look at somebody, by the way that they, you know, by the way that they think and worry about things, or the way that they talk about things, like I can see a little bit of myself in that person because they remind me of who I used to be to a small degree. For example, if a person were to sit down and express that they are nervous about an art assessment, that they are worried that they did not do enough, talking to that person is also helping me. It's like I'm talking to myself again. It's like I'm talking to myself again. And just like how the Bible says that, well, you know, like the Lord made people in his own image, right? Well, technically, when we reach out and help somebody else, we are helping people who are similar to ourselves. The thing about all people is that we are alike in so many ways, different in so many ways, and completely unique in other ways. Men and women have a lot in common. Our minds are not from Venus and Mars. Men and women have a lot in common. A lot. A lot of the insecurities that women have, men have them. A lot of the insecurities that men have, women have them too. Men and women are a lot more alike than you think. Then guess what? Now we are different. Women love a little bit different, men love a little bit different. And then in other ways we are completely unique. I am a different kind of man from most men. And there are women that are different kinds of women from most women. That's what makes them unique. That's what gives them their identity. That's what gives me my identity. That's what gives us our identity. But I'm going to keep saying this over and over so that you don't forget. Respect is a natural, ingrained right that every human being and animal has. That's not something that you gotta earn. That's a natural right that you just have. You don't just disrespect the person just because they're brand new, just because they're naive, just because they are inexperienced, just because they lack in certain areas. Respect, let me put it like this. Love is like a fish. Respect is like water. They both need each other. Well, the water actually really don't too much need the fish. Well, no, I'll take that back. Fish and other life that lives inside of that body of water actually keeps that water filtered and clean. So yes, respect does need love. Love keeps the respect clean and filtered out. It keeps it clean. Keeps it very clean and filtered out. Love keeps hate away from respect. It keeps fear away from respect. It keeps distrust away from respect. It keeps distorted thoughts away from respect. When two people have so much respect for each other, nothing and no one can separate those two people. Nothing. Because they have way too much respect for each other. For example, men and women. Women that are married. Have you noticed now, I'm not saying that all women do this. Because you got some women that just like the guys that say, well, I'm married, but I can flirt if I want. No. Men. Now, y'all already know that men going to get in trouble for this. Men going to get in trouble, especially married men, for flirting. You know. And this is the part y'all got to look at now. It's a respect thing. Women, if you love and respect your husband, you're not going to, be going around showing off all your body and flirting with parties and flirting with other men and stuff like you're gonna tell that person, oh no, I'm taking already. And that's the way guys need to be. See, a lot of guys, they think that. Now, I know y'all ladies gonna agree with me on this one, because it is a double standard. If a guy go around and get with a lot of women, he prays for it. He's called a macho heterosexual man because he goes out and get plenty. But a woman go out and do that, you want to call her every name in the book, every kind of Jezebel you can think of. She get pinned against the wall for it. The same thing needs to happen with men. Men should not be praised for having all kinds of women. The same way how a woman can't be praised for having all kinds of men. Let's be fair, people. I condone it. I condone it. Have respect. Don't flirt with other women when your wife there. And even when your wife is not there, don't do it. It's disrespectful. What's the point in putting a ring on her finger if you still got an eye for other women? And then most men want to say, I can't control myself. Man, come on. And then you have some women that do it too. Say, oh, I can't control myself. But see, more people give women a pass on that. Almost sometimes. But like, it's a respect thing. The more and more that energy that you put towards looking at these other women, if you concentrate all of your desires and attention on your wife, on your helpmate, you will discover a love for her that you did not know exists until you started focusing all on her. That's the type of love that women experience with men who they truly love. Now there are some women, they have reached a point in their life that they just can't lay down and be with a man who is not willing to take care of her, yet alone the child. Now I'm talking to those mature women right there. Those type of women, they'll tell another man quick, hey, I got a husband, I'm not trying to flirt, at all. I don't want you flirting with me. I don't want you hugging me a certain way. Like the same way. Now a woman that's faithful, she'll let a man know quick, hey, I got me somebody. I'm good. You don't need to be flirting with me. And a man, he need to be the same way. When a woman approach you and she's like, trying to flirt with you and give you her number and all this stuff, you need to tell her, whoa, hold on. Be like, wait a minute, hold on. I got me somebody right now. I got me somebody right now. Before you flirt with a guy, always ask the guy if he has somebody first. Okay, because see, ladies, what you don't understand, that is being passive aggressive and it's being disrespectful. Because see, ladies, what you don't understand, a lot of y'all ladies, y'all get us guys in trouble. What I mean by y'all get us guys in trouble is, you'll come over there and randomly touch a man's hair and randomly touch his beard and randomly kiss a man on the cheek or whatever. I'm like, before you do that, ask the man, ask the man, is he married first? Or is he seeing anybody or something? Because this guy can be over here doing right, minding his business. Okay, let's take Beyonce and Jay-Z for example. You wouldn't catch Jay-Z doing that. The Queen Bee would be mad. I mean, pay attention. I mean, come on now, lady. Because for real though, lady, and somebody had to speak on this because this is just straight up disrespect. Because like, and then the thing that's crazy is that guys that trying to do right and they're trying to avoid these ladies and everything, people want to assume, oh, he must be gay. Just because a man does not want to engage with a woman don't mean that he's gay. Have you ever stopped to think that maybe he's unattracted to her? Maybe her breath is kind of kicking. Maybe something else is kicking. I mean, come on now. And I'm not saying this to be funny. A lot of guys have reasons to reject women too. The same way how women can find every reason to reject a man based on his height, for example, based on how light and squeaky his voice sound. Want to say, oh, I want to treat you more like a brother. You're more like a brother to me. Come on now. Now, what if we flip the script and be like, oh no, I don't really want to talk to you because you're more like a sister to me, And women wonder why for years and years and years that guy never gives her a title of girlfriend or wife. Side chick is not a title at all. It's foolish. If you decide, if you the rebound, there's nothing fun about being a side and a rebound, okay? Guess what? Because as a side and a rebound, from what I last checked, if a person is a side and a rebound, that means that they are not allowed to ask for emotional support. Did you catch that? They are not allowed to ask for emotional support. The main chick gets the emotional support, the children, and she find out about the side chick, she gets the child support too. I mean, like, y'all not thinking out here, man. Let me tell you something. When you can, if you want to fall in love with somebody, fall in love with your best friend. Fall in love with your best friend of the opposite gender now. Let me be specific. Your best friend of the opposite gender. You fall in love with that person, okay? When you can trust that person. Okay, let me show you something. It is real easy to know whether or not you have a helpmate. A helpmate is a double positive term. The word mate, there's nothing bad about that. It's just like having a classmate, schoolmate, housemate. I mean, the word mate is just a positive term. There's nothing derogatory about the word mate. Because what do people do when they get married? They mate. They are mating. There's nothing wrong with that. And then the word help. The word help is a good word too. I mean, like the word help. I mean, when you help somebody, like you help them spiritually, financially, intellectually, like to help somebody means just that. It means just to help them. To get a person out of a tight situation, like get a person out of a tight spot, to help a person grow. To mentor somebody, to teach somebody, to preach to somebody. I mean, that is helping somebody. That is showing support for somebody. Get yourself a helpmate. Men, why give a woman royalties when she has not displayed loyalty to you? Women, why give a man loyalty when he has not given you loyalty, consistency? Y'all have to ask each other very, very, very hardcore questions. Y'all need to ask each other questions like, if I needed to have a kidney or a lung transplant or a heart transplant, or if I needed to have some new eyes or have a blood transfusion, would you be willing to be the donor to your helpmate? Would you be willing to donate a part of your body to your helpmate? If the answer is no, or if it's a very, very hesitant, very, very, very hesitant yes, that person is not for you. You know how a lot of people always say that, oh, I'm a ride or die person? Well, those people right there kind of got the right concept. Because that's really what it boils down to. Ladies, you need to ask these guys that if he gets you pregnant, is he willing to take care of you and the child? If his answer is no, leave him alone. Leave him alone. For real, leave him alone because a lot of women, they don't know how to take no for an answer. If a man tells you no, that he's not willing to do that, you over here trying to force the situation and change him, and next thing you know, he got you pregnant. And now you raising the child all by yourself. And now y'all both are fighting for custody. And now the child does not have a father in their life. And they just barely have a mother in their life because their mother is trying to get herself together and do everything herself. Because she did not respect the fact that he said no. He was letting you know that he was not ready. A man that is ready to be with you, he is going to volunteer to donate anything, whether it's a piece of his body or his soul, or I mean, he's going to give you everything. He's going to give you his all, and he's going to treat you like gold. He is going to forsake other women. He is not going to entertain other women. He is not going to go to no strip club. He is not going to flirt at all. He's going to treat every woman like his sister. A man that is ready to get engaged and marry you, he's gonna go ahead and give you that title, and he's gonna let all of his friends know, hey, I got myself a woman now. I'm good. I'm good. I hope your life is great. You know, I'm not saying he has to go out and be disrespectful to the women, but at least let them know that you are the queen now. Let all your females know that you are the queen. Fellas, stop trying to keep up this rep that, hey, you know, I got this girl, I got that girl. No. Because how would you feel if she told all of her girlfriends that she has this guy and that guy and all that? That's what I mean by, as human beings, men and women are still alike because we both experience that kind of jealousy. We both experience, and it's not always jealousy, it's a territorial thing too. You know, that's your teammate now. Respect your teammate and allow love to filter out y'all communication. What I mean by filter out y'all communication is this. Do not cuss at your wife. Do not scream at your wife. Do not hit your wife. Vice versa. Wives, do not hit your husband. Do not disrespect your husband. Do not ever try to, do not ever try to, like, what I'm saying is, treat others the way that they want to be treated. I didn't say the way you want to be treated, the way they want to be treated. If your husband is trying to take a nap, like, let him take his nap. If your wife is trying to have a little bit of her time to herself, or she want to hang with her female friends a little while, let her have some fun. But I perfectly understand, not want her, around the opposite gender. I perfectly understand, and ladies, I understand too. Like, I'm not gonna hang around another woman. I mean, regardless of whether my woman is there or not, because it's just a respect thing. But now, in a lot of cases, though, like a lot of people, but now you can still have communication with people, though. You can still treat that woman like your sister. And ladies can still treat, other guys like they brother or something like that, As long as y'all have that understanding. But the moment that it starts to get inappropriate between men or women, that's when they need to draw the line and say, hey, like, if you just hanging around me thinking that you're going to get something out of this, we might as well cut this communication off right now. That's what guys need to start doing for their women. Stop entertaining these women that are walking up on y'all, dancing in front of you and everything. Tell that woman, yo, look, now, I have a queen at home and I have little princesses. I have daughters by this woman. I have sons by this woman. I have grandchildren and all that other stuff. Like, respect your woman. And women respect your man. But I'm more so hitting on guys a little bit too, because too many guys are hanging around single men. Married men need to hang with married men. Married men don't need to hang with single men. Single men are allowed to mingle and all that. I mean, a man that is single and is not in a committed relationship and is not in a long distance relationship and all that stuff, it's okay. A woman that's not in a long distance relationship and all that stuff, it's okay for her to go out and talk a little bit and date a little bit. But for you guys that have made a commitment, you have to remember, and this goes for women too, stop being lukewarm. Keep your promises to that person. It is a shame all these beautiful women are single mothers because the guy they laid down with was not ready to give his whole life to her, or she was not willing to give her whole life to him. But both of you have to come to terms with, y'all gotta be each other's helpmate. It saddens me and disappoints me how people doing each other like that. If people would fall for their type more often, then relationships and within these communities would be better off. That's what disappoints me, man. Now, there's going to be a part 3 to this. There's more that I'm going to hit on.